Going back to the bars, Washington's Emily Pritchard.
Nice skill, nice transition from high to low. In an event where we're seeing so much of the same skills, very refreshing to see something a little out of the ordinary.
Yeah, there is a real a miss, and a bad miss at that.
That was strange. I don't know if her grip caught. That was a really, I think something happened with her grips or something, because the way she released the bar was odd. Got no height on the release move, and the turn was incomplete in the air. Very unusual. She'll pick up from where she left out, not get credit for that skill. That's a big mistake. Of course, the fall and then not getting credit for the release move. Interesting double back. Good landing.
Yeah, it was. Meanwhile, back to the floor, Stanford's Natalie Foley. Great height on her tumbling.
She's one of the more powerful gymnasts on the Stanford team. Some of the prettier dancers on the team don't quite have the same power and difficulty in their tumbling. So it makes the floor challenging. It's a package. Trying to get it all together is challenging.
Heels a little bit.
Finish with a nice double turn, very clean.
So Natalie Foley will await her score.
These scores not quite up to UCLA's standard on the floor exercise. Remember, UCLA started on the floor, had a little more difficulty, a little bit more spark in the performance. But Stanford has definitely come a long way on this event. It's the only event they didn't have any All-Americans on. I'm sure they'd like to change that this year.
On balance beam, Stephanie Kim of California.
And 9.85 preceded this performance on the balance beam by Cal. Good score. Nice confidence here on this routine. Very relaxed. You can see on bounce beam, fine combination of relaxing enough to let it happen what you've done in training, and yet taking charge and making it happen. It's the delicate art of balance beam.
Stephanie Kim.
Now.
Floor exercise, Lisa LeVay of Stanford, and the score for Natalie Foley, incidentally, 9.925. LeVay so far looking very good.
Stumble on that double turn. Nice to see choreography that doesn't go down that same beaten path. You see a lot more originality both from Stanford and UCLA. On the floor exercise, nice to see. Taking a little bit of chance, doing a little something different with choreography.
Back to the beam, Milan Dodd. The score for Stephanie Kim a moment ago on beam, 9-8-5. Now Milan Dodd of California. You talked about her a little bit earlier.
Very pretty quality, particularly on this event. This was the event that she first got my notice. It was an elegant approach to the balance beam, very flexible, both in the upper body and in the legs. Quite show split in that leap. Sometimes it's tempting to hold back a little bit, not let it really go, because I certainly know she has the flexibility. We see it right there, showing complete split. Definitely easy on the eyes. Very pretty routine.
Yes.
Not huge difficulty, but a nice quality.
Jessica Louie now, the final person in this rotation for Stanford. The score, incidentally, for Lise LeVay, 9-8-7-5. So Stanford, as you said earlier, not quite knocking them dead in this event.
Certainly not making mistakes. It's just there's not quite enough spark behind the performance, and the level of difficulty is a little bit lower than UCLA's. So that's why we're seeing that difference in score. Good routine, good rotation for Stanford. As I said, not spectacular, but very, very solid and some nice high points.
And very consistent also for Stanford. Milan Dodd, incidentally, a moment ago you saw her on beam. 9-9-5 for Milan Dodd to end Cal's rotation on beam. We're coming back.